Hello everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, we will discuss new model puzzles which they are giving in mains examinations. And what is that new kind of new model is? Instructions based. So they will give you certain instructions. We need to follow that instructions to get the arrangement. Okay, let's see what exactly that is. And this model is given in SBI PO mains 2019, and they given below this 5 questions. Below this they given 5 questions, and the similar model and the similar instruction based model they also given in IBPS PO mains 2017. So from this year onwards, in each and every mains exam they are giving at least one set which is of instructions based. Just we have to follow the instructions which that they are going to give. Okay. Now see the instructions. A pentagon has 5 equal sides in which a circle is inscribed. Inside the circle a triangle is inscribed. What is mentioned? A pentagon has 5 equal sides. Okay. So taken pentagon. Inside the pentagon a circle. A pentagon have 5 equal sides in which a circle is inscribed. So we have circle inside. Inside a circle a triangle is inscribed. So inside the circle triangle is also there. The corners of the triangle numbered 1, 2, 3 in clockwise direction. Let us start from here. It need not to be this particular position, but I am starting here 1, 2, 3. Similarly, the corners of the pentagon are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you may start from here. It does not matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in clockwise direction, right? So just we have followed the instructions. What is given next? 8 persons E, F, G, H, I, J, K and L are sitting around a circular table facing the center in such a way that the distance between any 2 adjacent persons is the same. It is our traditional model circular arrangement. Each of them has certain number of pens. No 2 persons have the same number of pens. The following information is known about them. It is our traditional model circular arrangement with some values. QBR, quant based reasoning. You know how generally this kind of question will be solved. Let us see what is the importance of this in this kind of puzzle, instructions based. So first we have to arrange the persons in a circular, and also we have to identify each person is having how many pens. It means E having how many pens, F having how many pens and so on. Okay. Later, after identifying this, right, here are the instructions. Here are the instructions. If the outcomes of the first and third coins, here you have to observe that 3 coins are tossed at a time and the outcome of any coin is a head or a tail. The persons are shifted according to the outcomes of the coins. So 3 coins are tossed at a time and the outcome of any coin is head or tail. The persons are shifted according to the outcomes of the coins. Okay. See, if for example 3 coins are tossed, what could be the outcomes? There are total 8 outcomes are possible. Let me discuss one outcome: head, tail, tail. You may be given an instruction. If the one person outcome is this one, head, tail, tail, they may give you some instruction. According to that, we have to shift the person, because it is given 3 coins are tossed at a time and the outcome of any coin is either head or tail. The persons are shifted according to the outcomes of the coins. If the outcome is head, tail, tail, they may be shifted according to that instruction. Okay. Let us see what are the instructions. If the outcomes of the first and third coin, we have 3 coins, right? First, second, third, 3 coins. If of the outcomes of the first and third coins are heads, head, head, and the outcome of the second coin is tail, then the person who has the highest even number of pens, The person who has the highest even number of pens, from where we will get that information? Earlier we already placed them in a circular, and also we identify that each person is having how many number of pens. From there you can get this information, who has the highest even number of pens, highest even number of pens, moves to corner 2 of the pentagon. So we need to follow this instruction and faces away from the center. And if the outcomes of the first and third coins are tails, first and third coins are tails, and the outcome of second coin is head, then the person who has more than 61, this information will get from the previous arrangement, moves to the corner 3 of triangles. They are mentioning clearly where the person has to be shifted. Just you have to follow that instruction and you have to place the person, and faces the center, faces the center. In the earlier case, faces away from the center. We must follow the instructions. And if the outcome of the first and second coins are heads, head, and the outcome of third coin is tail, then the person who has least odd number of pens moves to corner 5 of pentagon, clearly mentioned, moving to corner 5 of pentagon and faces away from the center. Okay. So, 3 outcomes are completed. Next, if the outcome of each of the 3 coins is head, okay. So, first coin is head, second one is head, third one is also head, then the person who has more than 34 pens but less than 42 pens moves to corner 1, more than 34, less than 42 pens moves to corner 1 of a triangle and faces away from the center. Earlier corner 3, now it is corner 1 of a triangle and faces away from the center. Okay. Fifth one, if the outcome of the first coin is head and the outcomes of second and third coins are tails, then the person who has the least even number, definitely they won't give contradicting information. Okay. Keep this in your mind. Earlier it is given highest even number, now it is given least even number, moves to corner 4 of a pentagon and faces the center. Okay. Last one, what is the sixth outcome? If the outcome of the first and second coins are tails, and the outcome of the third coin is head, then the person who has the second highest odd number of pens remains at the same position. He is not moving to pentagon or triangle, he remains at the same position but faces away from the center. Okay. Now, what is given next? So, these are the 6 instructions we need to follow based on the outcome of the person. One person, only one person has tossed the 3 coins 6 times. So, when the one person tossed the 3 coins for 6 times, these are the outcomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The following are the outcomes. What are the outcomes? Let us see. Head, tail, head. Head, tail, head. Which instructions to be followed? Head, tail, head. Instruction 1. So, no issue. Order is matching. So, these are the outcomes of the coins, but the instructions need not to be in the same order. But you need to observe, we need to cross check with the instructions. Head, tail, head is instruction 1. What is second one? Tail, head, tail. I am sorry. Tail, head, tail. Yes, it is second instruction, right? Second one, perfectly matching. Second one. Third one, here, the third outcome is head, head, tail. So, which instruction to be applied? Head, head, tail. Third instruction. Third one only. They are giving the order, I think. Next, head, head, head. Outcome is 3 heads. But which instruction? Head, head, head. We have in the fourth only. So, fourth instruction to be followed. So, here they are giving in the order. Don't expect that in the exam also they should give in the order. They may change the order. These are the outcomes. Sometimes this may be instruction 3, this may be instruction 1. Okay. But here it is following the order. Fifth outcome is head, tail, head. Which instruction it is? Head, tail, head. Head, tail, sorry. Head, tail, tail. Head, tail, tail. Fifth instruction. Yes, it is following the order. Sixth one, outcome, tail, tail, head. Tail, tail, head. Yes, perfectly matching with the sixth instruction. So, instructions and the outcomes. So, for the first outcome, for this result, instruction 1, instruction 2, instruction 3, 4, 5 and 6 we have to follow. And what is the note given? The remaining persons remain at the same position and face the same direction, because we have given information regarding only 6 persons. we will be left with two more persons. So those two persons will remain in the same position and also faces the same direction, which is nothing but center. So for the entire arrangement, the base thing is we have to place them in a circle first. Okay, so let's place them in a circle. What is the first clue? F sits thought to the left of the one who has 34 pence, and you know in the examination the clues they will give you in the order. Just apply that. Clues one after the other. F sits thought to the left of the one who has 34 pence. Means position of F is based on the position of the person who has 34. Okay, let me take 34 here. Third left, first left, second left, third left. So the position of F will be here. F is here and here is a 34. Next, G sits third right of K. But where can I place? No, we don't know, right? Okay, wait. Neither G nor K adjacent to F. Neither G nor K adjacent to F. It is neither G nor K. Even it is neither G nor K, because it is mentioned neither G nor K sits adjacent to F. And also mentioned the person who has 61 pence sits to the immediate right of K. Immediate right of K. Okay. First come to this point, G sits third right of K. Okay. K here, so right side. So first right, second right, third right. Third right is nothing but how many gaps will be there? Two gaps will be there. Two gaps, right? So two gaps here will be G. And also what it is mentioned, the person who has 61 pence sits immediate right of K. Immediate right of K will be 61. When immediate right of K is 61, even K cannot be here, because if it is a K, immediate right of K will become 34. So not possible. Is it possible? No, not possible. Okay. And what also it is mentioned, the person who has 61 pence sits immediate right of K and opposite the one who has 29. So 61 is opposite 29. So as it is 34, it cannot be 61, right? When it cannot be 61, it cannot be K also, right? Because 61 should be immediate right of K. So even it is not possible for K. Clear? Right. So what are all the possible positions for K? It is already F. K is not possible here. K is not possible. K is not possible here. K is not possible. Will the K be possible here? If I take the K here, first right, second right, third right will get F. But it has to be G. So not possible. So K cannot be here. Clear? K here. If I take the K here, first right, second right, third right will be G. But it is already known that neither G nor K is adjacent to F. So even K is not possible here. So what is the only possible position for K? K has 34 pence. So third right, first right, second right, third right will be G. Here will be G. Clear? And immediate right of K will be 61, the one who has 61 pence, and 61 is opposite to 29. So F has 29 pence. I hope it is clear. Now move to the next point. The person who sits opposite F has 10 pence less than G. 10 pence less than G. Okay. Person who sits opposite F, it is 61. The one who has 61, which is 10 less than G. As it is 61, so it will be automatically 71. Because it is mentioned the person who sits opposite F, it means this person has 10 less than G. This person is having 10 less than G, which is nothing but G should be 71, right? X minus 10 will be equal to 61, it is mentioned. So automatically X will be equal to how much? 71, which is nothing but G. Okay. H sits opposite L. Where can I place? H sits opposite L. These two places? No, already G is here. Say opposite is nothing but these positions, right? Now already in one of the position we have F, here we have G, here we have K. So definitely we have to take only in these two positions, H. And it is mentioned H sits opposite L. So H or L, L or H. We don't know who exactly immediate left of G, right? The person who sits to the immediate right of H has 42. If I take H here, immediate right will be G, but G has 71. But as per the information what it is, the person who sits immediate right of H must have only 42. So, I can confirm that it is not the H. So, this will be L, and L sits opposite H. So, here will be H, and immediate right of H is 42. The person who has 42 pens. Clear? Next, how many persons are placed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons. Okay. Next, E sits second to the right of the person who has 15 pens. E sits second right of the person who has 15 pens. 15, second right is E. Okay. I has even number of pens. Okay. I has even number of pens. When I has even number, I cannot be here. Definitely I can say I cannot be here because I is having even number. So, where can it be I? Either here or here. Only these two places, right? Okay. What about this 15 and E? E sits second to the right of the person who has 15 pens. He has second right of 15. Okay. Let us check with the each and every position. Here is 29. If I take the 15 here, second right will be E, first right, second right, K already there. So, it cannot be 15. It is already 42, 34, 61. Okay? Okay. If I take the 15 here, first right, second right is E. Okay, no issue. No issue. So, 15 can be taken here. 71, but I need to check 15 here also. 15. Second right, first right, second right, we have H. So, 15 cannot be here. So, what is the only possible position? L is having 15 pens. Second right, here will be whom? E. Clear? And earlier we thought one of these two positions must be given to I because I has even number. So, the only possibility will be I here. Now, out of 8 persons, 7 are fixed. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who is the only remaining person? E placed, F placed, G placed, H placed, I placed, J not it. So, J has 61 pens. And how many values are identified? 1, 2, 3, 4, not it, 5, 6 values. So, 2 more values. Okay. J has 23 pens more than E. J has 23 more than E. So, J is equal to E plus 23, and you know J is 61. So, 61 is equal to E plus 23. So, E will be equal to 61 minus 23, that is 38. So, E is having 38 pens. Okay. Only one more person, H. One of the person has 56. So, who is the only remaining? H. So, H has 56 pens. Clear? Okay. And what is given next? 3 coins are tossed at a time and the outcome of any coin is head or tail. We discussed already. The persons are shifted according to the outcomes of the coins. So, we discussed outcomes, right? So, the same outcomes and the condition numbers I will give you in the table. Now, here head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, head, tail, 3 heads, head, tail, 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 head. If it is this condition, highest even number of pins move to corner 2, right. So, these are the outcomes, right. We already discussed outcome 1, outcome 2, outcome 3, outcome 4, outcome 5 and outcome 6 are also matching with conditions, right. So, we can apply that. Now, what is the basic? Our circular arrangement, and you know already pentagon, inside the pentagon circle and inside the circle triangle, and corners are numbered 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what is the first outcome? Head, tail, head. This instruction to be applied. Highest even number of pens. Who has the highest even number? 56 is the highest even number, right. Okay. H moves to corner 2 of a pentagon. So, this is pentagon, corner 2. Who will be there here? H. And having how many coins? 56 coins. and faces away from the center. So this will be now away from the center. Simple. Now from here H is ruled out. H is removed. Okay. Next, first instruction is done. Second one, tail, head, tail. Then what in condition to be applied? Greater than 61. Greater than 61, only number 71, G. Moves to corner 3 of the triangle. It is corner 3 of the triangle. So here will be G and having 71 and faces the center. So center direction. Clear? Fine. So remove this one also from the circle, because already these two persons' positions are shifted. Now what is the third outcome? Head, head, tail. And what is the condition number 3? Least odd number of pens. Who has the least odd number of pens? 15. This will be the least odd number. Moves to corner 5 of the pentagon. So corner 5. So L will come to here and L is having 15 and faces away from the center. Away from the center. So even this is removed. L is also removed because L shifted his position. Now fourth outcome, head, head, head. Condition number 4. What is that? More than 34 and less than 42. More than 34, less than 42. Which number it is? 38. Corner 1 of triangle. Okay, corner 1 of triangle is this one. Who is that person? E. So E 38. E 38 and faces away from the center. Away. So direction is changed away from the center. Clear? So even E 38 is also removed. 4 persons. What else? Fifth outcome, head, tail, tail. So condition number 5. What is that? Least even number of pens. Who has the least even number? K. Least corner 4 of a pentagon. Corner 4 of a pentagon here. And faces the center. Center, corner 4 of the pentagon. So K will be here and K is having how many pens? 34 pens. That's it. Now even this person position is removed. What else? The second highest odd number of pens. The second highest odd number of pens. Second highest odd number is, first highest odd number is 71. Second highest odd number is 61. They won't give contradictory information. Remember it. 61. Remain in the same position. Okay. Let us assume that this is the position of 61. Okay. And faces away from the center. Okay. So J 61. So basing on J, so J is also changed. Basing on J, whom we left with? F and I. Let us fix that. One gap, I, 42. Faces the center, no change. Because all the outcomes are completed and all the conditions are applied. So there is a one note. Remaining persons remain at the same position and faces the same direction. So F will be here, one gap, and 29 faces the center. That's it. All the conditions are applied. So based on this final arrangement, we need to answer the question. Clear? Now answer the questions. What is the sum of the number of pens with the persons who sit around the triangle? Triangle. E is at the triangle, G is also at the triangle, right? 2 persons. So what are the number of coins with them? 38 plus 71, 109. E, G. Choice 4. Very simple, right? So just follow the instructions to complete the arrangement. Who among the following sit around the pentagon? L is sitting at the pentagon, H, K. K is given, L is given. Okay. Both 2 and 3. Choice 5. Fine. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one which does not belong to that group. Okay. What is L? L is having 15 and also shifted his position. Okay, let's see. E is having 38 and also shifted his position. And even L is facing away from the center. E is also facing away from the center. Let's see which logic is correct, that we don't know, right? H. H is also shifted his position and having 56 shifted and facing away from the center. Okay. J. J is also shifted his position, but J remains in the same position but changes in the direction. There is a change in the direction. 61 remains in the same position but faces away from the center. So, two odd numbers we got. So, definitely it is not odd even logic. Okay. Now, what is the last? I. I remained in the same position. I remained in the same position facing the center. Right. So, 2 remaining, same position. 3 shifted, 2 remaining. So, even it cannot be this logic. But here 4 are facing away from the center, 1 is facing towards the center. So, who is the odd man out? I. So, we checked in the 3 possible ways. In one of the way we got the answer. So, choice 5. Fine. Who has 56 pens? Who has 56? H. So, choice 1. Fine. What is the average of the number of pens with the person who is sitting around the circular table? Who are sitting around the circular table now? 29 plus 42 plus 61, average of these 3. So, 29, 42, 71, right? 71, 61, 132 by 3, 3 fours, 3 fours, 44, choice 2. Okay. So, this is what instruction based questions, they will give you the set of instructions without any confusion and they will give you very lengthy data, that I will accept. But you have to be patient to complete this kind of sets. And when it is given in SBI PO mains exams, they are given below these 4 questions and each question is carrying 2 marks, 4 to the 8. So, very good number and time taken around 10 to 12 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes time it will take. You have 60 minutes of time. Fine. So, please keep practicing the puzzles. Thank you. Have a nice day.